The fact that I took as long as I did to get to this one hurts me just as much as it probably hurts y'all, to be honest. Monsters. I don't really need to say much. I'm the biggest Godzilla fan person this community has ever seen, probably. And this mod makes me so absurdly happy that it's kind of concerning in some certain places. This has 19 SSS tiers. That's kind of a lot. I already really like the demo. Fun fact, that's how I actually got my start on YouTube, was with uploading footage of me FCing, or attempting to FC the OSU charts of the demo, and I've just stuck with it ever since. I love this passion project of a mod. This is the single mod that just oozes with the most amount of just joy and passion that have ever come out of working on a mod, and I fucking adore every single little aspect of this mod. I think it is the best thing this community has ever seen, and I don't think it's ever even going to be contested for me. Not even remotely close. Maybe Funkskop when it comes out, but aside from that, no. This is gonna be the king to me for as long as FNF lasts, and I just hope that throughout this video y'all are able to see why, and just see me gush over something I really do love. Before we get into that, I just want to say that there's going to be a lot of guest appearances in this video, and I mean a lot. So, just be aware that there's a lot of my friends in this, because everybody in my group loves this mod, and we all just want to talk about it. It's going to be a fun little video for my friends. This is like send-off party to me making only FNF content. To me only making FNF content, you know? So yeah, if that's why there's too many people in this video, just know that's why. I'll still be going over every segment myself, but there'll be guest stars in certain segments. So just have fun with this one. And now, let's get into the ranking, why don't we? Of all of the songs in this mod, I gotta say that this mod has genuinely the best OST of any FNF mod, hands down. 21 SSS tiers. I know I said 19 in the intro, I forgot how to count, but 21 top tier songs, and like 10 that aren't even like very far behind that, very high S and SS tiers. That's gotta be an amazing feat. There is one song that holds the rest of the OST back, though. Dead Cells. This song hurts me. That first turn for Biolante is off key, just starting off immediately. They're chromatic in this song. It feels like they took the Demon Bat from Paradigm, which was their first voice, and tried to tune it, and it doesn't work that well in my opinion. Godzilla sounds pretty alright, and the instrumental is pretty good. It's got a very nice beat to it, it's got a good feel, and overall, it's just pretty good. This is a very solid B-tier song in my opinion. But Biolante really does sound really, really bad in this song. Like, they have like 4 different chromatics. They have the one for BioWar, the one in Mothra Mix, this one, and the Demon Bat from Paradigm as their old voice. And I don't get why. The one in BioWar right now is the best one. I don't get why they don't just use it for all of their songs. It's just so weird to me. It's just genuinely the only thing bringing this song down. Plus another thing. This song feels way longer than it actually is. Like, I just could have sworn this song is is like 3 minutes and 50 seconds, but no, it's 2 minutes 30. And that is so much shorter than I thought it was. It just feels so long, with not much happening, which is kind of, it's like, shocking compared to the rest of the mod, where everything is happening in every song. Another reason I love this mod, by the way. Y'all rock. Yeah, it's just, Dead Cells is by far the weakest of the OST to me. Definitely not bad in the slightest, just not the best.
Freddy Fazbear, what happened?
Why is he so bit crushed? Why does he sound like that? This is the only song in this mod that has the issue of him being too bit crushed. He sounds submerged in something, and it doesn't really make for that good of a song. I like the instrumental, it's got this very fun funkiness to it, and Gazora has a really good chromatic in my opinion, it fits him really well. Genuinely, the only complaint I have about this is Godzilla's chromatic and the fact that it's not longer. It's also a bit simple for this mod. I feel like this and Mysterion were purposely made to be less good than the other songs in the OST. It's not a bad thing, they're still good songs. It's just, they're by far weaker than the rest of the OST to me. Definitely not bad though.
Roll the cheese!
This song is such a vibe. Like, this is an A tier, and yes, we're already at the A tiers. Just, I really love the instrumental for this one especially. Starting up is the best thing about the song, easily. It's got this great, upbeat, and like alienistic vibe to it. It sounds so nice. Godzilla sounds really, really good here too. Mogira also has a funky chromatic, but it's a pretty good one once you get used to it. And overall, it's just very good. It's only a minute long though, so I'm not gonna put it any higher. Just know that if this song ever gets like an extension to be a proper length, this could very well be in like top tier. I really love how this minute sounds. We're in S tier already. When I said this was my favorite mod, I wasn't joking. Like, not even a little bit. God. Okay, so, Zephyr. I fucking love this one. The instrumental is so nice and bouncy. Ooh, it's so good. It keeps just bouncing around the entire song, and it fits this thing well. It's got this, just, so much charm to it. It's so nice. The Zephyr, not the Zephyr, fuck, I'm a frog. Dagora's chromatic is actually really, really good in my opinion. It's so weird. Like, I love that about it. It's so unique and interesting. It also bounces around everywhere, like, just like the instrumental, and it's so good. God, I just really love this one. It's just really, really good. If I had any criticisms at all, I would say it's a bit standard for this mod. But even then, that's not even really a bad thing. It's just still really, really good. Overall, Zephyr is just a really, really good time. Earth makes it better, though, in my opinion.
man, that's a big ass shit.
I can't even really let this song open. It barely even exists. It's literally not even a minute long. It's good. Just a very good vibe all the way through. I don't even know if I can include a favorite part for this. It'd be like half the song. Like, it's a good song. Just a minute. It's a very, very good minute is the thing. It's so good. It's just, why is it only a minute long? Make it longer and this gets higher. Just, why is it only a minute long, man?
Wait a minute, did you say anything?
Anything.
Anything?
Yes, anything.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything?
I'll get you, and I'll look like a bloody accident.
Oh my god, Trypophobia is so mid. The song is so slow and boring that it's not even fun to sit through. It tries to go for this ominous and spooky tone, but falls so flat on the ground it's embarrassing. The instrumental is pretty cool. For the first 25 seconds before anyone even sings anything, I almost thought it was going to be a completely different song from what we got. Yeah, it's a change of pace from the rest of the more intense OST, but so is Ozymandias, which is actually good, and like this piece of slop. Normally I'm not even like this. I love FNF music so much almost any song can make it into B tier or above. But this is one of those rare instances where I put a song in C. This is a moment in history, everyone, take a picture. Like, you know an FNF song is bad if I don't like it. It's even more crazy that it's from the Monster of Monsters OST of all things, which according to Youter has 21 SSS tiers out of its current 31 songs. That's about a 2 to 3 ratio of peak. Like, how does a mod with this peak of an OST output a song that's so bad that the guy who likes everything doesn't like it? Genuinely, how? I actually want to know what the devs were thinking with this one. How the fuck does Trypophobia compared to Unbelievable Destroyer, Amnesia, Biowar, fucking Red Killer, or even though an average song like Wilted, Zephyr
I mean atrociously
What drugs were they on
bad.
when letting this shit into the full
Viciously
mod? And
bad.
can I have some? Maybe it'll help me dislike more of an F song.
God awful.
I mean, I like it. I think it does its job very well, actually. I really like the mysterious tone. I really like the instrumental. The vocals are pretty good. Overall, just a very, very good song, even if it is indeed the worst of the three, Montego songs. I don't get why he got so angry. Zephyr Earth. Yeah, it's really, really good. Like I said, I do think this is better than the Mars mix by, not by much, but by a fair enough portion. I really like how Godzilla sounds in this song. The Dagoras sound really nice as well. Again, the chromatic is so, so good. It's so, God, I hope I see more of it somehow. I don't know how I would see more of it, but I hope I do. And the instrumental to this one is... Oh, the instrumental is so good. Take the bounciness of Mars Mix and just make it more. The instrumental is so good. I love how the Dagoras also have differentiation in their vocals in this one. It's a really neat detail that I really like. Overall, I will say though, it does come at a cost of the song being shorter. It's a pretty significantly shorter as well, but it doesn't ruin the song or anything. I do still think overall that it is better. So overall, it's just really, really good. Just, if it was longer, it could live up to the stuff in SS tier, by the way. Just needs that little bit of extra length. Okay, so I can't really come up with jokes for the rest of these anymore. Most of these are about, like, things that I can't make jokes about because... Not because they're, like, anything too dark or anything, oh, I can't do it. No, I just can't think of anything. So I'm just gonna start letting the song play out with the number on the title card from now on, so just a little heads up for how that's gonna happen. Oh, and number 24 is Spawn. So you know SS tiers? You know, those songs in mods that usually take the entire runtime of the mod to get to. There's only ever 1, 2, or 3 of those in a mod. Yeah, there's 3 SS tiers in this mod. This is one of them. We're at spot 24, I think? Yeah, the Spawn is super fucking good. It's really amazing. The instrumental is super just space-like. It's so nice to hear. It fits the vibe of the OG game perfectly. Which, given how this isn't trying to be something for the creepypasta, it's a perfect encapsulation of that feel, you know? It's got it down to a T. Godzilla sounds really good in this song as well. It's one of the few songs where you can actually notice the bit crushing on his voice, but I just don't care. It sounds really, really good in this song, no matter what, so... It's just really, really, really good. I really like how Montego sounds here as well. They've got a really good chromatic in this and Bolitas, despite it just being a synth, and also, for some reason, in Bolitas, a missing no. But it sounds really good in both of those songs. I really love the melodies in this one as well. That main melody where it's like... God, that part... That main melody is so good and addicting. I love it so much. Spawn is a super, super good song. It's just... I feel like the thing holding it back from the rest of the OST is that it's just a bit simple, I guess I could say. This is not really a bad thing at all. Again, it fits perfectly and it sounds amazing. But... it just doesn't really live up to the hype of the upcoming songs, you know. Forlorn Colossus is a very, very good song. This song starts off so genuinely sad sounding. It's so melancholic. It sounds like you're walking through, a dead world. It shows off, the dread and, eeriness of Pathos so well. It's such an effective opener. Then the jaw falls off and this thing comes out and... Ooh, that drop! Jesus, it is so good. Hits you like a truck the first time you hear it. And it is so well done. Like, supposing goes from like barely at all to just flexing everywhere. His chromatic is really, really cool. It sounds gross, and I love it. Like he's like coughing something up. It works amazingly for this thing. It sounds sick in both ways. And Godzilla in the song also sounds really, really good. He also delivers on the like absolutely amazing just atmosphere of this song to a T. Overall, I really, really love Forlorn Colossus. It's just too short. That's it. It's too short to be up there with the ranks. It's just too short. That is it. Make it longer and it instantly goes up there with them. This song! Wilting is so good! This instrumental fucks. Like, holy shit, this instrumental is fucking stellar! It's so scratchy. Or not even, it is, like, gritty, I guess I could say. It just rubs against my ears in the best way possible, and I love it so much. Biolante sounds really amazing in this song. While I do think they sound better in their true form than their rose form, I do really like this chromatic as well still. It fits them very well, and serves as a natural lead into the actual chromatic. Godzilla also sounds really good here as well. And overall, this song is just fucking immaculate. Can you guess what my issue is? Yeah, that's just the main issue with most of the songs down here. They're just too short. They're just too short. Just make this song like 2 minutes. Like 2 minutes 30, and this goes up like 5 spots at bare minimum. I fucking love Wilting. God, this song! Ooh, Bad Omen is so good! Like, okay, starting off, this is so much better than Amoeba could ever dream of being, I'm sorry. It's Coughing Baby versus Nuclear Bomb, I know, but like, Jesus, this song! Yes, it is my least favorite of the big 4 on Mars now, I guess I gotta say. But, like, that's really not saying much, because it's still fucking amazing! Gazora sounds like they're genuinely in pain in this song, and it's so beautiful sounding at points. Especially when they harmonize with the instrumental, it's so just melancholic and dreadful. As if it's a warning for what's coming up next in the upcoming songs. Dude, it's so good! Also, another point that I just haven't brought up yet, but this is also the best looking mod in my opinion. This is fucking gorgeous looking. I'm sorry, this is just the best looking one in my opinion. Dude, the instrumental is so sad too. Oh, it's so good. Oh, I love Bad Omen to death. The song is so good. We've got 20 more songs left after this, dude. Oh my god.
Howdy there folks, DMG here, professional Perfect Girl fan, and I'm here to talk about the song known as Massive Nuclear Aggressors. A song so insanely American that one would have to say the name in a soldier voice to truly get that across and say it properly. And man, I love this one. I love most of this OST. This one's just always been a standout to me, dude. And honestly, I don't think Earth has a very good lineup. Having Mysterion and Amoeba is not very good, and I'm not a big fan on Collision. And Zephyr's there. I guess I like Zephyr. But this song, oh my god, this song. First of all, the vocals in this song. Both Zilla and Godzilla have insanely good vocals. They are so well done here. To my knowledge, Zilla's chromatic is literally just like an altered Godzilla chromatic. Considering the name, makes sense. The melodies sung by them are also great and just lead into this song's overall metal genre. I would call this the first heavy metal FNF song. Something that truly just makes you want to bang your head. This is fucking incredible. Again, like I said, I adore the melody sung here. And again, the vocals are also insane. But honestly, if this had just the vocals and just the melodies from the vocals, yeah, it'd still be really high. But I don't think I'd have it as high as I do. But then there's the instrumental. Holy fuck. The instrumental of this song is absolutely extraordinary. It just goes insane throughout the whole thing. And the drums. Oh, those drums. I love a strong drum beat. And these drums are just chef's kiss. It, again, is just like this magnum opus of rock in FNF. And I fucking love it. I have this song insanely high on the OST. And I fucking love this one. I used to have it in second. I moved down over time. But this song is still absolutely immaculate. Genuinely. This whole mod is stellar. And honestly, if you ask me, this is one of the more unique songs in the OST. I definitely talked more than I should have. Just a bit. I will now return to the void where the only thing playing is Perfect Girl by Kriagato from the FNF Weekly OST.
Okay. This song is so good. Oh God. The instrumental is fucking insane. Dude, the guitars, they just don't stop. Not even for like half a second, they just don't stop. A fun fact, this song got me recognized by the team, like, directly. Even though I'm pretty sure they very well know of my existence by now. Hi, guys. But, like, dude, this song is fucking awesome. Like, you tried way too hard for Zilla. Like, one of the objectively latest kaijus out there. And you gave him this. I don't understand what your guys' thought process was here. But I'm not complaining. We got a fucking phenomenal song out of it. The reason it's lower than the others is because I feel like sometimes the drum is a bit slow in the instrumental. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I feel like it could be just a wee bit faster at points. But aside from that, this song is fucking gold. Holy shit, this one fucking rocks. Low-key, this ended up like 9 spots lower than I thought it would. Paradigm fucking rules. Like, I see everyone say this one is like bad, or oh, it's so mid for this OST, but no, not really. Okay, so starting off with that intro, my friends and I have formed like an inside joke around this song, just Paradigm. It's just really funny to me, and I have no idea why. Like, I couldn't tell you why it's funny to me. It just is. And the song itself, though, is actually really, really good. I really love both of the chromatics and the hotfix version. Yeah, the song is 2 different versions. One in the hotfix and one in the pre-hotfix. Like, the cultist mainly has different vocals. I think Zero is pitched a little differently, but the cultist sounds way different in the hotfix. And way better. The instrumental is also a lot louder and just mixed better. Both of which sound amazing, by the way. I love the melodies in the song a lot. The instrumental is also really, really good. Like, oh my god. It just never stops. And then, like, unironically, the best Jersey Club section ever. Okay, aside from Scareful, that doesn't count, but, like, this is easily up there. I don't know why it's Jersey Club, but it oddly works, and yeah. My main issue is just the turn after that, or the turn after he turns back to normal. I don't really like the Demon Bat's chromatic that much. It's got some weird melodies during this part, which is what holds it down from the rest of the OST. Because I will say, if this turn gets fixed, which apparently they're gonna fix the entire song, instantly goes up like 3 places. But as of right now, Paradigm is just really, really, really fucking good. And also, it's like the best song ever made. It's Paradigm. It's the best song ever. I'm gonna try and calm down for the next entries so that it's not just mindless screaming for the entire video. Don't worry, that excitement is still there, don't worry. I still love every single song coming up. It's just, I want to save my voice a little bit and just make the video more entertaining for more people, you know? But anyways, Metal March. On the other half of the spectrum of the Martian Clash. This is a really, really fucking amazing song. I love this one. Tankzilla is Tankzilla, and Godzilla sounds really good in the song as well. I really love the chromatics for both Tankzilla and Mothplane in this song. Tankzilla's being just some dude in an army thing, like walkie-talkie sounding ass bitch. It sounds really, really fucking cool and good. I really love how he sounds in this song. The team teased maybe a playable Tankzilla at some point. I know that was probably a joke, but team, if you see this, it would be really cool if y'all did that. And accurate to the fan game, that'd be cool. Then Mothplane shows up in this song, and it just gets way better. The first half is really good with really solid melodies, even though I do think they're just a little bit janky. But aside from that, they're still really good. And the Mothplane comes in and just fixes all of that. Their melodies are super, super good. And super smooth. I really love their chromatic a lot. Fun fact, this is a song by a dude named Jermangar. They made this song, and as far as I know, they've only made one other song in the entire community. That being Black Sun from EXE. They've only made 2, I think. This and that. And I think they collabed with Saruki on a Celeste song at some point, I'm not sure, but honestly, they have a shockingly good output for FNF songs if this is their other one. Like, holy shit, this song is so good. This build-up with Godzilla right here is so phenomenal. With the choir in the background, it just sounds so majestic. I love it so much. This beat drop, god, the melodies have so much impact in this song. Godzilla's chromatic goes really high here, and it works. Like most other chromatics, it wouldn't work like this, but it just does. It just does with him. It just does with him, and it just sounds so nice. Overall, Metal March is just a fucking awesome song. Really love this one a lot.
Yeah, so, Alamnesia is probably the greatest thing that Scrumbo has ever contributed to the community. And same with, you know, everyone who worked on this song. Like, it is just the magnum opus of this entire mod. It's so absolutely just phenomenal in every aspect. I don't even know what to say about it, really. Godzilla sounds phenomenal, like they do in every song. Not Mogira probably has my third favorite chromatic in the entire mod, outside of Godzilla and, funnily enough, not Gazora. The instrumental is so good. I don't remember who did it, or who mainly did it, but it's so good. And it may only be like 5th favorite FNF song for me, tied with, I think, Dura. But, yeah, the part that Lifer did is genuinely one of the best things I've ever heard. Like, if we were going off of purely just only certain parts of songs, the Lifer part of Alamnesia would be, like, 2nd. Maybe tied with 1st. The sheer intensity of it all, and just... I don't really know how to explain it. Y'all, if you could be so nice and just put that part up on the video right now, because we both know what part I'm talking about. Just the way it all crescendos up, and it just never slows down afterwards until, you know, like the end of the song. It blows me away every time. Monster of Monsters is an absolutely damn near perfect mod, except for like 1 or 2 things. And just Alamnesia is what encompasses all of that for me. It is genuinely perfect. It is, as much as I think that there are songs better than Amnesia, it's really just, it's not close. With everything else in Monster of Monsters, besides, like, Red Killer, and that's it, nothing compares to Amnesia for me. Absolutely nothing. This song is genuinely fucking wizardry. How did they do that? Genuinely, how did they do that? Amnesia is a 10 out of 10. It transcends that. This song makes me so goddamn happy, and when I first listened to this for the first time with Yoletta, I genuinely just shut up. I was not shutting up for like the entire time when I saw this mod for the first time with Yoletta. I shut up. I was dead silent. This song is that good. It made me, who never shuts up about anything, go completely silent. This song is incredible. I don't really know what else to say.
Amnesia, this is, like, way lower than most people have it. I'm pretty sure, like, most people out there have it in, like, the top 3 at least. I don't get it. This song is phenomenal, okay? I get that. It's in SSS tier. It's above songs that I've already gushed my heart out over. But this song has some serious pacing issues sometimes. Like, the start is good enough, okay? It fits. You see this thing for the first time, and you're like, whoa, what's going on? It, like, fits the situation, right? It lets you know that these things are gonna be different from now on. It's weird. It's creepy. Yeah, I get that. It's good. Then the lyrics kick in, and while I really, really like them, they're a bit wrong. Not even a bit wrong, they're just off. It feels like they just put them in here without realizing what they would just do to the song, because it kind of brings down the pacing of the first section a little bit. You have this really good build-up, and then, yeah, the lyric section, it sounds really, really good. But, like, after that, it's just kind of more dragging out the first phase. And then there's audible mixing changes between Scrumbo's phase, Zink's phase, and Lifer's phase. Like, very audible. You can notice them very easily. It's like, it's just, I don't know. It's so off to me, and it kind of brings the song down a lot. It's the one song in the OST that I think is just a tad bit too long. I feel like if you shorten the first phase a little bit and just make it feel more impactful in the first phase, as well as fixing the mixing issues in the second and third phases, then the song would be as good as people say it is to me. Like, yeah, I get it. I completely get it. This song is fucking phenomenal. But, just, for me right now, it has a couple things that hold it down from a lot of this OST for me. I still really, really love Amnesia. Don't get me wrong. I fucking love this song still. Like, Mogira's chromatic is fantastic. I really love the instrumental a lot. It's so just eerie. I love it so much. It's just, those issues bring it down. Like, 1 or 2 minor issues is enough to bring your song down for the rest of the OST for me. That is how good this OST is. This song is so unbelievably underrated in my eyes. American Port slaps so hard. Like, genuinely, this song gets so overlooked in this OST, and it just baffles my brain because it's so good. Godzilla sounds amazing in this song. This is the only time Boyfriend is used in the mod. Rip. Instrumental is so just doesn't stop, just like the rest of these songs. It's so just constantly going at you. It's so good. People say that the bit crushing in the song is annoying. Weak. Just get better, Lamau. I just don't understand. This song is so good. How can you hate this one? I don't understand. The melodies in this one especially are so good. Like, these are some of the most addicting melodies in the mod, especially during this part playing right here. This is such an addicting melody to me, especially the parts Godzilla sings. It's just such a nice song to listen to. Also, this song has a unique aesthetic compared to the rest of the mod as well, being on a Game Boy instead of the NES, and it's such a just nice contrast. Like, the visuals here, while they're simple, yes, I do think they look really, really nice. Especially just how they made Godzilla look. He's really cute here. Overall, American Port is a song I don't have a lot to say about, but it is definitely one I think is very underrated and deserves a lot more love in my opinion. Really love this one. So, y'all know how much I like the Gorefield OST, right? Bitfox, the GOAT. Bolitas Mons is this would be top 3 of Gorefield. Oh, this song! Jesus, dude, okay, this is such a unique song in this OST. Mainly because of the instrumental, I feel like. This is the most spacey feeling song of the mod, I feel. Like, it's the only one that feels astronomical, because, you know, we're on Mars, it should feel that way, you know, and I really love it for that. It's got such a unique feeling compared to the rest of the OST, it's so nice. The vocals are also, they're choppy, but in, like, the best possible way. They sound fantastic, like, just all the time. I really love how the vocals in this one sound as well. Montego sounds really good as well here. They sound much better here than they did in Spawn, in my opinion. They have that is just the missing note chromatic, but also it just sounds really nice anyways, I don't care. Godzilla sounds amazing here as per usual. Except, I do have one interesting thing to say about this song. I feel like this is the single song in this OST where I actually think the Mothra mix is on par with the Godzilla mix. This is the song in this OST that you can tell the most, you can tell the most that they're bit crushed. And, like, it sounds really good in my opinion, but I can see why people wouldn't like it for that. I do think Mothra here works just as well as Godzilla, though, for the first time and only time in this mod. It's just really nice sounding for both of them. Overall, Bolitas is just a really phenomenal song. I love it so much. I don't know if it's a hot take to have this as low as it is anymore. I know when the demo first came out for Mars Attack, I remember this was like the very common fan favorite for this mod. Like, easily, this was everybody's favorite from what I saw. And I never quite agreed with that, and okay, I really, really love Deus Ex Machina. I do. I really love this one a lot. It is fantastic, but I don't feel like it's as good as some people say it is half the time. For starters, I really do love John's chromatic. It sounds fantastic and fits him amazingly. It's so odd. I feel like it could be just a tiny bit louder, just a smidgen. But that's not a huge issue, and it still sounds fantastic when it's used. Zolta sounds pretty good. I love how weird his chromatic is. And he does slides very, very well. It's very nice sounding. And the instrumental to this one is very, very good. I'm pretty sure it's the only straight up rock song that Lifer did for this mod, and he should do more, because this is like phenomenal instrumental wise. I really love it. The solos in the song are also very, very good. Like, obviously, come on, this guitar for John is fucking phenomenal and the best that a guitar has ever sounded in an FNF solo, in my opinion. Zolta sounds pretty good with his acoustic electric guitar. Why do so many mods do this? But also, like, this fucking turn! Yeah, I just had to let y'all listen to that, sorry. Deus Ex Machina is a fucking phenomenal song, like, I totally get it. I do. I swear I do. I just feel like sometimes it's a bit overblown. Like, I get it. I love this song too. It's phenomenal. But there's just some better ones in this OST. Especially from Lifer. Like, my god. Still a really fantastic song though. Yeah, I'm including this too. To Scratch is a very, very amazing song in my opinion, despite the unfortunate circumstances it found itself in. For those who don't know of this song's existence or something, this is a scrapped song that was in the Mars Attack demo that was made to like mock EXE while also just being bait to get Community Game to play the mod. And like, they didn't have to go this hard on it. I don't know why they made the song this good. It is infinitely better than like every single Sonic.exe related FNF song that ever exists. That's not even, I'm not even joking with that. I genuinely think that. It's just like, if Too Slow fucking wishes it could be To Scratch. So for starters, Sinzilla has a really amazing chromatic. Like, it sounds like a mix of the Godzilla chromatic in the mod, and just, like, an EXE version of it, which, it just fits, it works really well, I like it a lot. And Boyfriend, this would have been the second song in the mod with Boyfriend in it, if, you know, it still existed, but, like, he sounds really good here. I really love the design they gave him in the TV for, like, a Kaiju Boyfriend. It looks really cool and fits very well. Good job to the team on that part. The voice lines in this song are also pretty cool. It's kind of hard to tell what he's saying at first until you learn what he's saying, but aside from that, it's pretty cool. The instrumentals to the song is also very, very nice in my opinion. It's got the Godzilla, it's got like the Godzilla trademark stuff in it, the theme, just the NES style that we all love for this mod. It's got just amazing melodies as well, just the entire song does. To Scratch is just an amazing song all the way around. I really love this song. If you, Devs, if you see this, if you could, like, I know you probably aren't going to, and that's perfectly okay. But if you guys want to, like, you know, put this in like Zenith as like a final send-off, just have it bring it back real quick, that'd be pretty cool. Again, you don't gotta, absolutely not, but just, it'd be cool to see it again, you know? That's it for me. Love this song.
By Ezzy is the best song in the mod. Next question. Hello, it is I, EzzyFan47, the one and only. You may know me from my contributions to 1944's D-Day, and the guy that unironically thinks ATHOS is A tier. And most ATHOS stuff is good. And the guy that really doesn't like Showtime V2, or the one that wants to see Greg eat bleach, or you may know me for on the concept of death. I feel like that's kind of a pretty accurate representation of me. So, Grieving, it's a song. It's a song. I promise it's a song. It's blue. I don't know much about Godzilla. All of my friends are, well, most of my friends are massive Godzilla fans, and they have got me into it a bit. And I've seen a little bit from the creepypasta and just Godzilla in general. Titanosaurus, flying GIF, my beloved. So I'm judging this exclusively based on just song, really. I don't have like a personal attachment to this. That's on my friends. So Grieving, it's really good. So how do I explain this? So I feel like Monster & Monsters has a very distinct soundtrack in a way that every song can be it's distinct, but there's something about all the songs that you can point to that are similar. But Grieving to me feels a little bit more traditional when it comes to FNF music, and I don't think that's a good or a bad thing. I just think it's a nice change when you're that far into the mod. I love how the stage looks and all the sprites. I mean, that's pretty normal for this mod. It all looks amazing. And, well, the song itself is pointless, right? So, first of all, let me just get this out of the way. I think this is Red TV's best song. I really like Alone, I like Unbeatable, all amazing. But yeah, this is my favourite. Also, I guess it's also my favourite Rambo work, when I think about it. I can't think of any other examples. Anyway, so yeah, the song's just amazing. The melodies are great. I love the vibe of it all. It feels so... I can't think of a good word for it. It's just... Okay, here's the best way of explaining it. It's not Shock by Ezzy, right? I mean, it's a shame, but most things aren't Shock by Ezzy. It's a shame. But, it is better than ATHOS. So that's something, right? I mean, and it's better than Twiddlefinger. You guys remember Twiddlefinger? No, I don't think of it. This song's better than it. Also, oh yeah, there's a section with the fucking goblin thing. He sounds really cool. I like the almost like, I don't think chiptune's the right word, but like I think you know what I mean, the noise in the background for him. It's like slightly ominous, but also just makes him sound like a really cool threat. Even though I don't think that's the vibe it's trying to go for. It kind of just feels like a fun little competition. Maybe that's what I was trying to explain earlier. It feels the whole thing feels tense, but it also does at the same time. It does kind of feel like a good time. And I guess I could bring up as well, I love all these chromatics. I mean, everyone loves Godzilla. And I don't know the name of these characters, but I think they sound amazing. And I suppose I could bring up this. I mean, I can't just be completely positive. One negative I have about this song is I think, like, before the turtle guy shows up, I think the song goes on for a bit too long. Like, because right now I'm trying to wait for, like, different melodies. Like, here, for example. Like, this sounds awesome. And, yeah, I think maybe the length, maybe it could have shortened by, like, 40 seconds. But overall, like, this is still, like, an SS tier song. It's awesome. I love it. Marvin Chromatic.
So, like, Grieving is awesome. The Griever sounds fantastic. He has, like, one of my favorite chromatics in the mod. I really love how he sounds. Godzilla sounds really great in the song as well.
The Sniffer
Also sounds really, really good in the song. I really love the instrumental. It's got such a nice melancholic feel to it. So sorrowful. It's just so nice all around. Grieving is a phenomenal song, which I really, really love a lot. Sorry if this review is short, I just don't really have much to say about it. This song is fucking crazy. First instance, this song is fucking awesome. I don't even know how to describe this one. This one is fucking insane. The instrumental is so... I'm not usually a big fan of this type of song, but by God, Lifer made it work. The vocals, for the little that there are, sound really, really nice. I really love Godzilla's voice in this. He sounds super cool. And Anguirus, I really hope this is the Anguirus chromatic they use for his mixes in the upcoming Trance and onwards. He sounds really nice in this song, and I really love his chromatic a lot. Now, if you haven't noticed, I'm using unfinished footage, but I want to include it anyways because it was part of the demo, and it got an update, even if it's just a minor one. And it has been technically officially released by now, so, like, what's the point of not including it now? And then we have the, like, really intense part, and just... Dude! This... I don't even have words to describe this part. Just listen for yourself. Fucking phenomenal song right here. Bad Signal. So, I already know I'm gonna get a lot of shit for not only having this as high as it is, but also having it above Alamnesia. I don't care. This song is better in my opinion. For starters, the instrumental here is so good. Like, Jesus, dude, it's so emotional. It has no reason to go as hard as it does. It is so nice sounding and just clean and sorrowful and just, God, it's so nice. I love how everything sounds like it's powering down throughout the song. It's so nice. Mogira sounds really good in this song as well. I really love how his chromatic is used here with the deeper tone the contrast. I forgot the word. In contrast to how it is in Mysterian and Alamnesia. It's just so nice to listen to. Godzilla also sounds really nice here. He sounds a lot less impactful here than he does in other songs in the mod, but honestly, I really like it. It gives it a lot of this something is wrong feeling. You know, it gives it a lot of that, and I really like that. Oh, and also, just, the visuals here are fucking stellar. Fucking cleanest mid-cutscene in all of FNF. I'm dead serious. That is the best one. When I tell you, my jaw dropped and I started jumping in my seat when I first saw that. Like, dude. This song... God, I just love Bad Signal so much, dude. It's fucking peak. I love this one. I'm so excited for V2.
Hello everyone, I'm AUI from something on YouTube, and I'm here to talk about Stray. Definitely a very interesting one from the Monsters OST, and it's also one of the best, so you win and you lose, or not, you win and you win, I guess. I really like the mysterious start to this one. Feels very ominous, and like the tone's very, I don't really know how to describe it. The vocals are very scratchy, and it tickles that little part of my brain. I don't know. I just think they're really cool. But in my opinion, the best part of this song has to be the instrumental. It's so erratic. It feels like it's moving so fast. It's generally fantastic. Dude, I just love this song. It's just such a fun batch of everything. It's super unique. It's just great overall. Yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna end it. I know I've barely gone on for like a minute, but I just like this song. That's all you really need to know.
I can't ever fucking win with you guest appearances.
Anyways, Stray rocks. I really love just the vibe of this one. It feels so, like, otherworldly and, like, afraid in a way, kinda, I guess? I don't know how to really describe. This one has such a weird vibe to it that I really adore a lot. Titano sounds great in this song, even if he does sound a little bit weaker than he does in Out of Place, in my opinion. Godzilla sounds fantastic. The instrumental is fire. it implements that, like, during the one part with the atonals, which is the only atonals on the mod, by the way, sounds very good. That part, the instrumental implements the, like, droning, quote-unquote, music of the original boss fight into the song so well. Like, holy shit, this song is so impressive, in my opinion. I really love just how much this one shifts, how it's able to do it all so fluidly, the pacing is on point. Stray is just fucking phenomenal, dude. I really, really love Stray. Also, on another note, this one has easily the best first turn in all of FNF. Easily. This is the best one. It's got such a beautiful opening that, just to throw you in with just an explosion of noise. It is... oh, it's so good. Stray is peak. What else can I say? God, BioWare's fucking awesome. God, I love this one. I love this one. I love this one. I love this one. I love this one so much. It is so perfect. It is the perfect Biollante FNF song. Okay. Calm down. Calm down. Okay, so, starting off, I really love Biollante's chromatic a lot. I've heard some people say that it sounds a bit too human, but honestly, I think it fits perfectly. Biollante has always been one of my favorite kaijus in the entire franchise, and I gotta say, them sounding more human fits like a glove. I won't spoil the movie if you haven't seen it already, but it fits. Godzilla sounds really good here as well. All the melodies the melodies in this song are so nice. The instrumental is really fucking cool. Like, I don't know how to explain it. This is inspired off of Biollante's the main theme of Godzilla vs. Biollante, and God, it just sounds so cool. Especially the use of the motifs at the beginning and the end of the song. And I gotta say, the use of the, actual boss fight in the fan games song, the song in the boss fight in the fan game is what I meant to say. The use of that in the very beginning is really cool to me. I really love that detail. Also, I really like the art in this one specifically. I love the art in the entire mod, yes, I do, I swear. This is my favorite looking mod, but I gotta say, I really like the art in this one. I really love how it goes between the design in the fan game and the design in the actual creepypasta. It's a really cool, just little touch to me. I really like it. Overall, BioWar is just a phenomenal song. The only thing keeping it lower than the rest of the OST for me, personally, is that the mixing is just a tiny bit off sometimes. But aside from that, glorious song. Fantastic. Hope Eater. This is by far the most unique song in this OST, and yeah, it really deserves that title. It stands out in the best way possible, in my opinion. So for starters, I really love the vibe here. Like, this is such an astral feeling song. Doesn't feel as spacey as Boletus in my opinion, but it has the exact same vibe, if not just a little bit weaker, and I really love it. Fits this song to a T. Now, okay, gotta get this out of the way real quick. Mothra mixes and monsters have always been a strange case to me. On one hand, if you really like a song but hate how Godzilla sounds, it's nice to have an alternative version to choose from. But on the other hand, not every Mothra mix is better than the Godzilla mix it's replacing, so sometimes there's no point in even listening to them. Yeah, Mothra mixes are always something kinda off to me. Either I think they're pretty good, or they're complete shit. They never completely ruin a song, no. It just, most of the time, they sound worse than Godzilla. In, like, every aspect, but this is their only unique song in the mod, like, specifically catered to them before, Exodus? I think it's Exodus that's the Mothra, solo Mothra world, I think. Until that comes, this is the only, like, Mothra exclusive we have at the moment, and yeah, it's really fucking good if you couldn't tell. Beaker sounds really great in this song. The chromatic is so gross. Like, it sounds like they got something stuck in their throat, and it actually sounds really, really nice. The glitch thingy in this part is really, really cool, and I really love it. And also, Mothra in this song, this is proof that Mothra mixes should be, like, entire vocal tracks different, I feel like. I know that's a lot of work, I know, but when they're just copying Godzilla's patterns, they can sound kinda off sometimes. So I feel like if the MOM devs see this, if you guys can make, like, separate just Mothra vocals for every song, I feel like that would make the Mothra mixes a lot cooler and give them a reason worth playing. Again, just a suggestion. Definitely a lot of effort, I know. The song is still amazing, by the way. The instrumental is so nice. I really love how... God, everything here just works in such tandem together. The melodies in the song are super awesome also. This has the best main melody in the mod, I'm just gonna say that right now. By far my favorite. It's the most catchy, and it makes this song easily the most loopable of the OST to me. You can catch me looping this song all the time. I love... This one is so easy to listen to on repeat. Hope Eater is a really fantastic song. I don't have as much to say about it as I thought I would. It's just really, really fucking nice. I'm so excited for the Mothra solo world. If this is the quality they're gonna keep up for the Mothra solo world, I am so excited to see where they go with it. Fucking great job, Smoke Cannon. This song rocks.
Most of the Monster of Monsters OST goes into one of two groups. One is about telling the story of the mod of monsters being deformed and ripped apart again and again until nothing is left of them, and still having the courage to fight back and try to remain as their inevitable end becomes apparent. And the other is Godzilla is objectively cool as fuck. That's like 90% of the OST goes into one of these two groups. And then there's Collision. Collision starts off really good. Like, on the first time playing this, it was kind of disappointing, but on re-listens, this is great. I like this a lot. Like, the instrumental is very nice and soothing. I guess it's depressing, but not bad. It's just great. Like, Kong's chromatics sound great. Like, really good. They're used really well, and their sprites are always great. Are also very good. Godzilla is as good as ever. Just in general, everything about it is like the opening is quite good. It's a great fake out, and then comes the part where the song truly begins. Oh god, I love these atonals. I love the atonals in there. It's just, and like you feel like something. It feels like something is spiraling, and just we're going to see something real now. And the chorus hits, and it's so good. I love this chorus so much. It just sounds, it's so epic. It goes perfectly into the just epicness side of Monster of Monsters. And the stab part just follows up on it so perfectly. Also, if I haven't mentioned it right now, Kong's sprites in this song just go so well. Also, here we go, backgrounds. We love backgrounds. Like, I guess this background just, like, all the time you can feel the layer of wrongness about all of this, like, bubbling up, I guess. Like, all of this just, it feels so weird. Like, and it just feels like a big layer of wrongness being overshadowed by like, the inherent epicness of this battle. I really like that. Also, just the lightning, the flute in this part sounds so good. I love the flute. Like, I guess the, like, little plant thing's chromatic. Also, I just love the ending note of the song.
So, somehow this mod took literal monkey noises and made it sound stellar. Also, yeah, best of Earth by a long shot in my opinion. God, Collision is so good. Kong sounds amazing in this song, which is shocking given how his chromatic is. The melodies here are they're some of the best melodies in the entire mod. Godzilla sounds really nice here as well. The instrumental starts off so beautiful before going into this super intense flick for the rest of the song. God, it's... Collision is so good. Peak at its finest. Just barely missed out on the top 5. This was my number 1 when I started this ranking. I went into this expecting this to be the best of the mod. It was my favorite originally. I fully expected it to stay there, and it came down to 5th. The song didn't get worse, not even a little bit, no. Things around it just got better. But with that said, Unbelievable Destroyer, flawless. I can't name a single thing wrong with this song. If I dig hard enough with the other ones, I can 100% find something wrong with it, but this one, I can't. This song is perfect to me. Varen is here, and he's one of those songs where it's specifically based off the fan game version of the NES creepypasta instead of the actual creepypasta, and they didn't have to go this hard for a kaiju with a total of 20 seconds of like footage in the entire series. Like, why did you go this hard for him, Crimson? Like, oh, this breakdown, oh my god. Just, dude. Baron's chromatic is easily my favorite in this mod. Like, it's so just scrumptious and vicious sounding. So good to listen to. The melodies in this song are spectacular. Like, oh, it's so good. The instrumental to this one is also my favorite instrumental ever. It's just, this is the best one ever, in my opinion. Even better than the songs up ahead. I'm genuinely speechless. I can't even describe the song with words. It's that perfect. And we have 4 songs above this. I guess real quick I could go into depth why I like this one so much. So the reason this one went into first for me was purely because of this little detail I found. So in the Heisei era of Godzilla vs. Destroya was not the first monster they picked for that film. Originally, Godzilla's final foe was going to be up against someone else. And one of those concepts to be the final battle to Godzilla, who kills them in the final film of that era, was going to be Varan. And Unbelievable Destroyer, his replacement was Destroya, just kind of clicks in my mind a little bit. I don't know if that was intentional to make this like final boss fight feeling song be a reference to that very niche fact, but I don't care if it was. I'm gonna headcanon that's why it's named that and why it sounds like this. I love this song to pieces. Genuinely perfect. Just, oh my god.
Hello, it's me, Schmoot. I'm here very proud to be able to speak about this song, Remnant. This is one of my favorite songs of USC and in my top 10 FNF songs of all time. Big props to Hedzo, Crimson, Lifer, Hyporius, and Zinc99 to just absolutely making a masterpiece, really. The song is 2 years old and it feels like it hasn't aged even a single bit. It's absolutely phenomenal work. And it's honestly just so good to see for Gazora, my goat. And I think if we're gonna start with the good thing to say about this song, first we gotta have the ambience of the start. The ambience of the start is so ominous, so intimidating. It just works for Gazora in this state that Gazora is right now. And I think most of the things I have to say about Remnant I feel like it wouldn't be as good if we're not speaking about the narrative around Remnant. Now, if you may be asking me, what about like fucking narrative in Monster of Monsters? You know it has like narratives, but there's a narrative around each kaiju that I think Yolota has been going through, and the narrative around Gizora in Remnant and in their songs is one that just is so good. Gizora is the weakest kaiju in the game, and it's the kaiju that we've seen so far that has resisted Red physically and directly the most. Mogira, the one in Bad Signal, Mysterian, and Alomnesia, doesn't directly resist Red. They more or less just warn the player to not go forward. Gizora directly resists Red. Bad Omen being the song that is Gizora directly just being the first part of Red's corruption of the game and trying its hardest not to be corrupted. But now in Remnant, after you defeat them in Bad Omen, this is the proof of Gizora's just absolute resistance, just physical resistance against Red's corruption. It's trying its best to not be forced into the source code of the Matango, basically the hub area, and it's so compelling how the song and the chromatic and basically everything here just reflects their resistance against Red and the corruption. And this is all elevated by the fact that Gizora just put all this effort and all of this complete desperation to going against Red. And it all culminates in a drop at the end that is just straight up phenomenal. All just absolutely incredible work for the weakest kaiju in the game. This is insane. This song is just straight up insane. And wow. Just the fact it's 2 years old speaks to just the timelessness of the song. Just absolutely phenomenal work there. Monster of Monsters team. Wow, this mod is the best mod we've got currently. I'm honored to be speaking about it and to get the opportunity to speak about Remnant out of all its songs. Well, now that I've spoken, see y'all in the next one.
Would y'all believe me if I said at one point I had this song in the in the lower 5, in the bottom 5 songs of SSS tier? I'm dead serious. This song has had like the flip-flop of the century for me. Remnant. Gizora sounds so good in this song. Like, their chromatic is so screechy and they sound terrified. They sound like they're in actual pain throughout the entire thing until Hive Mind starts taking them over and just... It's so good. The storytelling here is on point. Aside from emotion, storytelling is by far my favorite thing in FNF songs, and if you pull it off right, you just might as well. You don't even have to do much else if you get the storytelling right. This is just perfect. This song is just perfect. Everything that I have said about every single previous song in this ranking applies here, at least a little bit, except for Dead Cells, and Remnant is just fucking immaculate, man. To think that I somehow had this song not even in the top 10 in the first draft of this list. God, out of place. God, out of fucking place. Easily the best of Man Attack by a landslide. Like, I don't think that's even really a question. Like, I know that the demo, people think it hasn't... The songs from the demo haven't held up to the new stuff that much. At least from my friends, I know that. But I couldn't disagree less. This just... this song is perfect. I don't know what to say. Titano has a genuinely beautiful chromatic in this song. The melodies are some of those beautiful melodies ever. They sound so helpless and afraid while also still trying to be confident at the same time. It's just... Out of Place is so fucking good. I love every single thing about this song. Godzilla sounds fantastic as per usual. The instrumental... Chef's kiss. Just everything about the song is genuinely phenomenal and perfect. I don't even really know what to say. Out of Place is genuinely just one of the best FNF songs of all time. I am genuinely shocked that I somehow didn't see this beforehand. Like, I always loved this song. I really always have, but somehow I didn't like it as much as when Pathos Attack came out. I don't understand how I managed to pull that off, but I did. And yeah, it's just phenomenal in every aspect. Out of Place is a perfect song. Could not recommend you listen to it enough. There's still 2 more songs. What? Red Killer isn't first? Yeah, I know, shocking, right? It's second. Whoa. But, yeah, Red Killer. I feel like I don't even really need to spend that long on this one. It's just... Red Killer. Classic CERM song, easily one of the best of the mod, without doubt. It's... This song is genuinely heavenly. Genuinely. Top 5 FNF songs of all time, easily. Red Killer. Godzilla sounds really great in this song, as he usually does. This isn't my favorite how he sounds in the mod. He's probably sounds the second best in the mod here. Only second to how he sounds in the number 1 pick. But like, yeah, he sounds really fucking fantastic here, as per usual. And Red sounds the best out of any character in the mod, probably. Probably just in the mod, yes. God, it's just... His chromatic sounding so human and monstrous compared to Godzilla's. It's so... Honestly, God, it fits perfectly. I don't want to call it disturbing, because it's not, but like... God, it fits the exact vibe the Creepypasta was going for, and God, it's perfect. The instrumental starting off so quiet, so somber, and then exploding into just this giant cascade of noise upon your ears. God, it's so good. This sounds like genuine movie theater music. The stuff you hear in a movie. This sounds... The violins, the drums, it all works so well in tandem with each other. I don't even really have much to say. It's just, the song it's Red Killer, guys. Wow, it's a good song. I never would have fucking guessed. Like, I don't even know, dude. It's just... Red Killer is peak, as obviously. And also, another thing I gotta touch up on here is the storytelling. As I mentioned in Remnant, if you do it right, then that's basically all you need to do to get me on your good side for a song. And, God, this song does it in spades. Literally the perfect, like, adaptation of anything in FNF form ever. The perfect adaptation. The way the story is told throughout this song. They don't have you run like I expected you to, but, God, this fits just as well. Like, a prologue to the running. It's so, especially given this is the first one, it serves as a warning more than anything, and I really love it for that. Then the cave pig. I think I'll just let this part speak for itself. Overall, Red Killer is a fucking gem of a song, and it's still not my favorite. Honestly, it wasn't even close. I adore every single thing about Monster and Monsters as a whole. Most of the OST is in my top 100 songs of all time. But Paramnesia just wins. God, where do I even fucking start? This song is perfection incarnate. This was destined to be #1 even when it wasn't my favorite of the month. It was destined. The piano is beautiful. Not Gazora's chromatic is behind Varen as the second best chromatic of the mod. Godzilla sounds the best here. Sounds better here than he's ever sounded in any of the songs before this or after. God, the way Gazora flashes on the wall while not Gazora sings during this part, God, it's so cool. God, the storytelling in the song is touching up on what Schmoot said during Remnant. Gazora is by far the weakest kaiju of the game, by a long shot, and he is also by far the one who fights back the most against what Red does to them. The song just builds off of Remnant in every way possible. He's contorted into this thing who's forced to see visions of the future and warn you about them before you get affected too, while still being haunted by the remnants of the old Gazora and how he's being tormented by Red still. God, it's just... These are so good! If I had anything else to say about this song, just the visuals are the best of the mod, I guess I could also add on, just to add those sprinkles on the cake. Like, Genuinely, I don't understand how you couldn't love this song. It's got the perfect blend of sorrow, warnings, genuine fear and pain, beauty. It's just so good. This is my second favorite. This is my third favorite FNF song of all time. This is. I don't think it's gonna move, unless Monster Monster somehow tots itself with Trance Attack. I highly doubt that it. I don't put it past them that they can't, because I know for a fact they can, but I just know for a fact they're gonna have trouble doing it. This song is perfection incarnate, and fucking well done, Lifer. You made a masterpiece. And that was Monster and Monsters. So, I've been gone a little bit, huh? I don't haven't been gone for that long. I made the Tweakmas video. It's just... I've just been kind of gone lately. I've been working on this a lot. It's just... I don't know, I'm a slow worker sometimes. I get demotivated very easily, but like, I did like the top 10 of this ranking on the day I'm publishing it. This mod is fucking phenomenal. I love this mod. Just, oh, it's the best one ever made, in my opinion. I don't think it's ever gonna be top for me. It's just, oh. God, this mod is so fucking good, dude. So, after this, Mario's Madness, huh? Finally gonna finish that video, and then I was stupid, and now I gotta do Urple Guy after that. I really love Urple Guy, but like I fully intended to do BFDI 26 after that instead, or versus Imposter. So those are some mods on the table for after those two mods. Be aware on the lookout for those, and I swear the next one isn't going to take 2 months. I already have most of MM done. It's just, give me a little bit more to work on, alright? I'm sorry for keeping y'all waiting for so long. It's just, yeah, stuff's been busy with school and all. Yeah, yada yada yada, you heard it all before. Also, I know I said I'd be branching out after MOM, but honestly, I think I'm gonna stick around. I like being Public Enemy #1 of the ranking sphere. It's fun. I enjoy being the evil one for being different and not conforming to mass public opinions. Yeah. So, I'll see y'all next time, huh? I've been y'all letter, and I'll see y'all later. Peace out.